So, in case you're interested in hearing the backstory about me getting in contact with the director of the Detroit Youth Choir, so I was watching the docu-series. It's called Choir on Disney Plus, and I was just seeing like the work that he does and thinking that's something that I really want to do here. Harrisburg really could use something like that. I got to work with a lot of kids when I was working inner city that could use those kind of experiences, but I wanted it to be outside of the school setting. And so the more I watched the series, the more I was like, I really think I want to know how to start something like that. So I am always not afraid to reach out to people. So I was homesick today. I mean, we didn't have school, but I've been sick. I was sick all weekend. I'm recovering today. So I was watching this series because what are you going to do besides lay on your couch? And I was like, I wonder if there's any way for me to connect with anybody that's a part of the organization so that I could hear how it got started. So I couldn't find an email for the director, but I found him on LinkedIn, and I was like, well, let me just send a message, see what happens. Maybe I'll hear from him in the next, year. And I sent a message, and in less than an hour, I had an email in my inbox because I said I can't respond on here because my LinkedIn has a limited number of messages, but if you would be willing to connect, here's my email. I got an email with a phone number, and it just said, please call this phone number to continue your communication. So I'm like, maybe that wasn't the right profile. Maybe this, I don't know, that seems weird. That doesn't seem like it would be real. But I called it because I was like, well, you never know if you don't try. That's the same reason why I reached out to him in the first place. And I called the number, and he answers. He's like, hey, this is Anthony. I'm like, what? So I talked to him for 40 minutes. It was not expected at all. I was like, oh, shoot. I hope I don't sound disgusting because I'm, respiratory, whatever. But it was crazy. And so now I have a lot of ideas brewing, but I just have to start with a foundation and then see where it goes. So it was crazy. I can't even believe it. It doesn't feel real, but that is how that happened. So sometimes you just have to reach out and see what might happen and go from there. And that is what I did. And so here we are. And he said, this is my personal cell phone number. Reach out whenever you want with questions. And I was texting with him today to ask about a few things. And it's surreal. But that's also how kind of music educators work. It's just a network, and we all want to help each other. So we'll see where it goes. But that is how that happened.